Question for the music nerds and the audiophiles. Can you actually hear the difference between WAV files and MP3s?
Not only can I tell the difference between every type of file, I can also smell the difference and taste it. So in my experience, it depends on a couple different things, and probably the biggest, most influential factor is how well was that track initially recorded. There are some tracks by the Glorious Sons that I love. I will rock those things all the time, but they're crunchy. And just like stepping from an MP3 to a FLAC file ain't gonna save it. But 21 Pilots has some really well recorded stuff where the MP3s sound fantastic. I do have some old MP3 versions of Disturbed, Slipknot, and 3 Days Grace where I do prefer the FLAC versions of those. Then like what type of gear am I using? Bluetooth products or like some lower end headphones or IEMs? I ain't telling the difference between shit unless it's like a really fucked up track. But then if you sit me down in a quiet space, I got my Fosse i5 hooked up to the ZH3 with that precise and analytical filter turned on, I'll smell some differences, particularly in like the ring of like upper treble instruments or like bass texture, like real fine grained stuff. The macro dynamics of songs is you're probably not going to hear a difference.
Or FLAC for that AIFF. Can you tell the difference between all four of those in a blind test? Could you tell?
Would I be able to tell the difference between FLAC and other like higher quality files? Probably not, certainly not reliably. Should you be concerned about the quality of your music file? Yeah, of course, you want to make sure that you're getting the best product possible. Should you only listen to music if it is FLAC or WAV or whatever? No, fuck no. Personally, I buy all my stuff in FLAC and I stream everything in at least 16-bit quality. Do I have to? No. Does it make a difference? Sometimes. In audio, there is no definitive yes, definitive no, but varying degrees of, well, it depends. I hope this helps. Thank you to the Patreon supporters. Supporters get 50% off of review units, behind the scenes access, and direct access to me. Check out my recommendation list. Later.